place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. It helps you find a rhythm very early.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Tari Eason. Jalen Green is out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Mathurin following the three-point attempt by Dillon Brooks.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now here's Brooks. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
At the top of the key, Nembhard takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
So, RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500, 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Siakam misses.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Nembhard. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Oh, a fantastic combo guard. Halliburton understands really how to score as well as distribute the rock.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Outside Mathurin. A three-pointer is right on target. Mathurin's got 5 points so far.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Some nice passing there by Houston. Şengün kicks to Brooks. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here is Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Over Eason. Siakam's shot is off. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Eason passes to Şengün. Eason with it. Şengün with the screen for Eason. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Left side, Mathurin. Siakam up top. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Launches a 3. Rockets with the rebound. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another miss by Houston. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. And finished off by Siakam.
And how about Siakam showing that he can turn on the Jets as well?
Rockets trail by 4. Şengün with a screen on Halliburton. Back to Green. Brooks, the pass to Green. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
To the inside. And stolen by Thompson. Outside, Green. Back to Thompson. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Tipped away. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And Şengün throws it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Halliburton against Thompson. Halliburton with the bucket.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Thompson with the bucket.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
It's a tie game in Indiana. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Green. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thompson, and it's Brooks, and at the small forward. Eason against Halliburton. Eason with it. Scoreless thus far. Sinks the three-pointer. Eason's got the lead up to 1 now for Houston.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Halliburton outside. 5 on the clock. Mathurin with a screen for Halliburton. Over Brooks. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got his third basket of the night right there.
And when you have Halliburton's size as a guard, you should be comfortable working inside.
Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
And it's Green with the jam.
Let me tell you this, if you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you at crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Turner for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Green. Eason, a screen on Mathurin. From deep, Green kept alive. Here's Eason. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Green slamming it down.
If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what was. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
Inside and stolen by Şengün. Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
And it's Green slamming it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Mathurin attacking. There's the 3. Nembhard's shot is good. Nemhard's got 7 points.
Defensively, you have to pay attention to Matthew, and sometimes that leaves guys open.
There's Green with the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Turner. And the layup's good off the glass.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Here's Green. And yes, it's good. 12 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Nemhard has it in the corner. Back to Halliburton. There's a screen. Driving in and finished off by Halliburton.
So good at just reading the defense. That time, Halliburton maintains his dribble and gets to where he wants to go.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Stolen away. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And Siakam throws it down.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Eason finds Thompson. Back to Eason. Again, the Rockets score. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll set. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition.
And that'll do it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Toppin is out there with Neeson. Then there's Shepard. Then it's Bryant. And it's McConnell in at point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And it's Smith missing. Pacers trail by 4. Bryant gets a wide open look. Landale grabs the miss.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Smith with a screen on McConnell. Smith outside. Curls it from outside. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Here's McConnell. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Shepard down low. Here's Landale. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 9-point Houston lead.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in the rhythm on the offense right now.
McConnell, the layup off target.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Shepard, that's good.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Here's Shepard. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Back to Smith. Houston moving it around. Here's Shepard. He's covered by McConnell. Smith, no luck. Pacers trail by 11. And here we go with Toppin running it up the court. Shepard, that's good. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA. And sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
For three, Smith. Good on the three-point shot. Smith's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Pass to McConnell. Here he goes. Now Toppin. Great tee that time from Green. Shepard with the ball. Picked up by Shepard, and Green gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps. In-state local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA, being the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good bets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Rockets leading by 15. Smith sets the pick for Shepard. We've got 28 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Neesmith with the ball. Picked up by Shepard. Toppin passes to Neesmith. Toppin against Smith. From past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Toppin's got 9 points here in the second half. Now Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so it's the Houston Rockets enjoying a 12-point. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Alperon Şengün. Tari Easton is out there with Brooks. And it's Green, and it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Siakam, a screen on Brooks. Top of the key, Siakam. Fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Pass to Eason. The 3. The shot missing. Pacers trail by 14. To the paint. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Pass to Nembhard. Up and in on the layup.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Using that speed, Green flying by on the drive.
Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And a wide-open look for Halliburton. His three-pointer's off the mark. Rockets leading by 16. It's Thompson off the drive, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Siakam. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
There's Green with the 3. No good that time. Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Turner inside. Şengün covering. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Eason, a screen on Halliburton. And it's Green, missing. Pacers trail by 18.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Pacers ball.
There's 1:59 left in the 4th quarter. Mathurin finds Turner. Halliburton outside. Mathurin with a screen for Halliburton. Shot clock at 6.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt him.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
3 points.
And the Rockets lead by 21.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis.
With authority!
That is a monster finish.
Jalen Green.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Siakam outside. Indiana again missing. And here are the Rockets now. This run now up to 13-2. Green deciding where to go with it. Out to Brooks. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Down low. And down it goes. Jamming that one home. Brooks against Turner. Pass to Thompson. And here's Green outside. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Halliburton against Green. Out to Thompson. Wide open look. The rebound by Turner.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Outside, Green. Brooks with no one around. Misses the shot. So we see the Rockets taking the win here.
The end of the game.
This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?
But most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4. Now here's Siakam. Stolen by Vassell. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Three-pointer off the mark. And it's Indiana's ball. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. And they ended up winning and going away.
Here's Champagnie following the bucket by the Pacers. Outside Barnes. Fox outside. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Mathurin. Knocked loose. Oh, Fox with a steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And it's Fox with the jam.
And once Fox collects the steal, he's locked in on scoring. And with that trademark speed, he's going to make something happen.
Here's Halliburton. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's Supreme Court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill. Feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Halliburton on the attack. Turner with it. Nembhard outside. Here's Siakam. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Fox outside. And Fox powers it home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Nembhard. Three-pointer Mathurin. Rebounded by Champagnie. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. The 3 from Barnes. Hits the trifecta.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. And the dunk by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Back come the Spurs in transition. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Fox. Pass to Vassell from outside the arc. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
For 3.
Fox has got his 3rd assist of the night. Halliburton against Vassell. Halliburton outside. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Unable to get that one. Halliburton against Vassell. The 3. Siakam pulls down the board. To the inside. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Halliburton.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Mathurin with a steal. From deep. A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. And it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. The 3 from Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Out to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Indiana with a rebound. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Victor Wembanyama.
What a nice trend has been for him in regards to rebounding. He's been attacking the glass these past few months. His numbers are way higher, and that makes him a more effective all-around contributor.
Three-pointer Mathurin. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Outside Barnes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
And over time, because Barnes has become more efficient as a shooter, he's also become better with the shot fake, more effective with it. Once he has you in the air, the rest is elementary.
Halliburton against Vassell. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Fox against Halliburton. Pass to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Outside for Wembanyama. Shoots over Halliburton. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Wembanyama's got 5 points now this quarter.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Here's Halliburton. And it's Halliburton! Gets it to go inside. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. Halliburton surveys the floor. Pass to Turner. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Wembanyama screen. And that's good. Vassell for 3. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Out to Fox. 43 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Champagne's shot is off. The Pacers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Kicks it out to Siakam. Looking to win the run. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
Here's Fox. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Champagnie. Puts up a 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They're key to all right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And take a look at the Pacers. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. All right, getting back to this game now, and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
Come on now,
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Top it out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Nesmith, then it's Shepard, and it's McConnell in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for the Pacers. And that one is hammered home.
Well, Sohan has been well coached on attacking the glass, and doing that gets him the follow-up bucket.
Bryant, the pass to Nesmith. Ball against McConnell. Pass to Shepard. Fires the 3. No good there.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
You know, as he's gotten older, the outside jumper has become a bigger part of Paul's game, as it needs to.
Here's McConnell. And they get it back. Outside Nesmith, topping a screen on Johnson. And Aaron Nesmith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Pass to Bassie. Here's a 3 from Paul. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Paul. Shoots over McConnell. Paul, shot is off.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
There's Neesmith with the three. It doesn't go for him.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Here's Castle. No points yet. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Hey, from beyond the arc. They get it back. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And Paul gets it to go.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
McConnell from outside. Can't get it to drop.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Paul against McConnell. Right side Paul. Pass to Sohan. 6 on the shot clock. That won't go either for Paul. Pacers trail by 13. To the paint.
Minutes remaining in the
It's stolen by Johnson. Toppin against Paul. The three is up. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
On defense, the Pacers. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Bassey, pass to Johnson. Here's Castle. No made baskets yet. Drills it from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And here's Shepard for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Bassey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Castle. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Throws it up high.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Here's Toppin. Here's Shepard to stop the drought. Nails it from 3. Shepard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Toppin's shot is off.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Assisted by Chris Paul.
Pacers trail by 19. Toppin outside. They set the pick. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That'll be a second foul of the game. On defense, the Spurs. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. It's stolen by Fox.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Kept alive. Vassell outside, and that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The wide open shot is on the money.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Knocks it down from distance. Vassell's got 6 in the quarter.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shots, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Nembhard. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Siakam outside. Launches a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Fox right side. Clock at 6. The 3 from Barnes. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Three-pointer Mathurin. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 15-6 run. Wembanyama, screen on Siakam. Here's Vassell. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now Halliburton. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Graham?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Really hard to stop his pull-up. Excellent J from Halliburton.
Here's Champagnie. And it's all from three-point range. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's stolen by Fox. Down low. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. The shot, no good. San Antonio shooting an efficient 57% tonight.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And no longer is this season series tied at 1 game apiece. They come away with the victory here tonight against Indiana.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Vassell's shot is good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
5 on the clock. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And here's Fox. Fires away from way outside. Misses the shot. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way.
Hey, Coach, it's... NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. Now Thompson. Following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Barnes left side. No good off the front iron.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Houston ball.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Green. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Three-pointer, Fox. San Antonio again missing. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
And it's Brooks in the corner. And Thompson kicks to Brooks. And that one drops for him.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Back to Vassell. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
It's tipped. Champagnie passes to Wembanyama. Here's Vassell, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
2 minutes.
Vassell against Green. Drops in the tray. Vassell's got 5.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Over to the wing. Thompson sets the pick for Eason. Pass to Thompson. The second chance effort. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And so here is Houston after the basket by San Antonio. Clock at 4. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It's really a tough break for the D.
Green against Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Eason, the screen. And it's Green missing. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
Now here's Green. Reverses, and that's 2 points on the layup. Green's got his second basket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Vassell outside. On the wing, Barnes. Vassell outside. That shot, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Rockets ahead, leading by a point. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
You got Thompson. Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Alperen Sengun. And it's Green in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. A drive by Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Sengun is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Fox kicks to Barnes. The 3. Good on the triple. Barnes has got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Brooks, left side, from outside the arc. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Brooks has got 5.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And Thompson slams it home.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Eason, screen on Fox. Shot by Eason, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And the basket by Vassell.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Rockets trail by 3. The drive by Green. As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, we travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that one drops. Green's got 10.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Pass to Wembanyama. Barnes outside. Off target from outside. Rockets trail. Here's Eason. And he uses the glass on the way up. 6 points for him.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
And Green slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Fox against Thompson. Out left to the wing. Champagnie passes to Fox. Shot clock at 5. Latre. A shot that time, not on target. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
I'm surprised it's this close, not gonna lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their... And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the court for San Antonio. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. And it's Bassey in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Shepard, defended by Paul. That's a 2 from Smith. Rebounded by Castle. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Spurs. It's a 1-point game. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys, we'll see, but the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. Hey, Shams, we so appreciate the reporting you gave us right there. Thank you. Smith sets the pick for Shepard. Pass to Smith. On the wing, Green. Back to Smith. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Spurs second.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue into this year.
The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
Paul passes to Sohan. Johnson outside. Back to Sohan. Johnson outside. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Shepard. Paul with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Paul. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Bassey. Comes up empty down low. Houston leading by 3. Pass to Green. Smith right side.
2 minutes.
Some nice passing there by Houston.
2 minutes.
Johnson wide open. He fires. Trains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Shepard, defended by Paul. He takes it in. 6 to shoot. Here's Smith. Pass to Shepard. Smith with a screen on Paul. Here's Shepard. Still scoreless. For 3, Smith. And another 3 for Houston.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
56 seconds left in the third.
And you like how Castle plays at his pace and celebrating when he wants to.
Shepard, the pass to Smith. From down in the low post, it goes. Smith's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Pass to Bassey. Now here's Paul. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Landale's got 5 rebounds tonight. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now Whitmore jacks up a 3. Rebound by Sohan. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Castle. Johnson outside. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. A new lineup here for Houston. And the Spurs with some changes. They've got Tari Eason. Green is out there with Thompson. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Fox. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Fox has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Spurs. Green deciding where to go with it. Eason, the screen. Stolen. The wide open look here for Fox. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Thompson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
It's Vassell with the drive. Wembanyama passes to Champagnie, and it's all evened up.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pass to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. To take the lead. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
There's the craft to Vassell's game.
Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a 3-point shot.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Fox kicks to Vassell. Pass to Barnes. Clock at 6. Now Wembanyama. Stolen by Brooks. Şengün with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pass to Eason. 6 on the shot clock. The shake. And he sinks the layup. And the Rockets lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
It's Thompson off the drive. Good work there as it goes. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Vassell. Barnes outside. Outside, Fox. Six to shoot. Vassell outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Well, they needed a bucket right there, and it's Vassell who answers the call.
Pass to Eason. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Eason. And it's Vassell in the corner. And Benyama with it. Now Green defending. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
To the inside. Şengün. It counts.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
Back to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Vassell. Over Green. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, Vassell managing to stay in total control in a clutch situation.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. They both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Get loud and let's hear it. Fans, make some noise if you want to.
3 from the inbound. Vassell, no good. Green inside, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
All the officials are all over that.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the
season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nimhard and Matherin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Pass to Turner. Siakam looking it over. Turner, a screen on Eason. Siakam gets the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Eason finds Brooks. Fires from deep. Eason can't get it to go.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nimhard.
Yeah, I think it does, BA, because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Now here's Halliburton. In his last outing, 16 points for him. No luck on that one. Eason with some nice D. And it's Green with the ball for Houston. The three ball. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot. And it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Knocks it loose. Thompson with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Halliburton. Turner with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. Now here's Nimhard. He's closely guarded. Turner passes to Matherin. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Brooks finds Thompson. Oh, and Turner with a block.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. 6 to shoot. Back to Şengün. A deep three. Houston gets it back. Brooks outside. Pass to Eason. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that one's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Brooks, the pass to Eason. Inside. And Şengün throw it down.
The textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
To halt the run. And then Turner with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Pacers trail by 6. Three-pointer, Halliburton sends it home from three-point land.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Right side Green, Brooks outside. Tries to spin move. Matherin with a rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Pass to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Brooks. Turner in the high post. Nembhard outside. Up and in on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Eason, a screen on Halliburton. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Puts it up from 17. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Well, a good close contest so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Green in at the one. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now here's Nembhard. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Halliburton finds Turner. No good. That would have tied it. The Rockets lead by 3. The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Outside Eason, right wing. Şengün passes to Eason. Brooks a screen on Siakam. Eason can't get it to go. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Halliburton on the drive. Back to Siakam. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Houston in the lead. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. The score now all even. Nembhard's got his second bucket on the night.
I'll tell you, Pascal Siakam has shown he is more than capable of passing the rock.
Outside Eason. There's the triple. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on Green. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Eason. Outside for Brooks. Back to Eason. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton outside. Takes a 3. No good. Houston leading by 3. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
It's Eason with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Halliburton with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Three-pointer Mathurin. Doesn't go for him.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Green. Oh, misses the dunk. Pacers trail by 5. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin to win the run. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside Eason. A minute 9 left in the first half. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Doris, you look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
Oh, B.A., there is no doubt one of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Halliburton on the attack. Nimhard outside. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Green, the pass to Şengün. Outside for Green. They grab their own miss. No luck on that one. Thompson against Siakam. Mathurin. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find... Whoa! A big finish right there!
He destroyed the rim. I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed whip. Jam. Wow. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Pacers.
You're not going to win.
Glad you could join us.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You got to like what we're seeing from Tari Eason.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. T.J. McConnell is out there with Shepard. Then it's Aaron Nesmith. Then it's Toppin. And it's Bryant in at center, filling out the middle. And here's Shepard for 3. Hits the trifecta. Shepard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
And here's Shepard for 3. And Bryant pulls it down. Pacers trail by 10. Driving to the basket. Shepard, that's good.
Boy, that's very little resistance from the defense on the lay-in. You'd like to see them be a bit more physical in the post.
Here's Shepard. He's marked by McConnell. For 3, Smith drills it from deep. Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Shepard. Shot clock at 5. They set a pick. From the high post. Another one falls for Indiana.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Ali, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Here's Shepard. And he throws it down with one hand.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Here's Shepard. He's marked by McConnell. The 3, Smith. And Toppin pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's Nesmith with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, I really like their game plan offensively coming out of the half. They've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Back to Smith. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work. While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Smith outside. Shoots over Nesmith. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now a 12-point Rocket lead.
Man, you have to like the patience there. Smith reading the defense and then attacking.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first.
The line for the Pacers, T.J. McConnell.
And so McConnell nails them both. Houston leading by 10.
Pacers foul.
Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepard.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star. Yeah, when I watch Reed Shepard play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
For 3, Smith knocks down the long J. Smith's got 11 in the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
McConnell outside. Toppin outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Shepard.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Toppin inside. Working on Green. Toppin left side. McConnell outside. Just 5 to shoot. And there's a pick. Over Whitmore. McConnell, good. McConnell's got 6. Houston leading by 12. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Smith. Shoots over Nesmith. Indiana with a rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
13 feet out. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Houston going into the break up 12. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Amen Thompson out there with Green. Then there's Alperon Şengün. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Eason in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Three-pointer. Şengün, that's good.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Halliburton outside. Oh, Halliburton deadly from deep.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Eason, a screen on Halliburton. Outside Eason. Launches it. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 12. Here's Halliburton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Green with the ball. Picked up by Matherin. Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
Both shots good from the strike. Indiana shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Halliburton outside. Wing shot on the way. Again, Halliburton missing.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
On the attack, Green. Oh! Gets his zone!
Show us some power! And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Matherin passes to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6 from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 7 tonight. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Green against Halliburton. Here's Brooks. Pass to Thompson. Indiana with a rebound. Nembhard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton, the pass to Turner from behind the arc. The Rockets pull it in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Eason, a screen on Halliburton. Eason finds Şengün. Back to Eason. Green with a screen on Turner. This one for 3. Eason can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 16. From deep three-point land. Turner, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Eason. Houston with another miss.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Pass to Turner to snap the cold streak. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Eason, a screen on Halliburton. And here's Green from the arc. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Houston leading by 19.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Rockets.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Amen Thompson.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Eason can't get it to go. Siakam in the post. Green covering. And Siakam gets it to go. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Back to Brooks. Eason, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Brooks. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 19.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Miles Turner, assisted by Andrew Nimhart.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous...
rebounding numbers over the past months for Miles Turner.
And the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him. And a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. Halliburton against Vassell. Siakam passes to Turner. And a wide open look for Halliburton. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Here's Mathurin. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
Pass to Champagny. Another shot. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
That was earthquake-ish. No such thing as a run-of-the-mill finish when we're talking about that young man.
Greg, he is a unique player in terms of his creativity around the rim.
As good as anybody in our league. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Back to Fox. There's the drive. It's Vassell on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Hands it from downtown.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
Halliburton outside, inside. Barnes with it. Mathurin picks him up. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Indiana shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar. And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Pass to Vassell. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Wembanyama. Now, here's Fox. Shot clock at 6. Here's Champagny. And he gets that one to go off the front line. Champagny's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Can't hit from in close.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Vassell, no good. Pacers trail by 7. Floats it up there for Siakam. Barnes with it. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Champagny. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Halliburton drives in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
The balance and focus. Halliburton able to power through contact and convert.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to Turner. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Off target at the rim. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. It's Nembhard on the wing. Siakam outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Barnes passes to Fox. And it's Vassell in the corner. Nobody near Barnes. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They trail by 9 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. And it's good off the back rim and in. Vassell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Back to Fox. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
That's encouraging to see. Fox knows how important it is to cash in from deep.
Halliburton against Vassell. And Siakam has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton with the steal. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Shoots the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
Quick thinking by Halliburton, sensing the separation immediately and pulling up with confidence.
The kick out to Fox. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Turner against Vassell. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Wembanyama with the block.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
The kick out to Barnes. Nailed from three-point land. Barnes has got 8 points. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. 2 on the clock. And here's Barnes for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Indiana again missing. Pass to Vassell. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
3.
Nembhard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. They set the screen. Vassell, offensive rebound. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. This one for 3. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Halliburton for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. From deep 3-point land. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. From deep. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what.
And now and that'll do it for half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. T.J. McConnell is out there with Shepard. Then there's Toppin. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Bryant in at center. Back to Paul. A special move before the shot. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Castle. Second shot opportunity. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Here's McConnell. Good work defensively by Paul.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Castle. Sohan inside. He's covered by McConnell. A nice shot by Sohan.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the NBA's G League has come a long way since it started in 2001. Initially, Pacers coach Rick Carlisle said that people weren't tracking it very closely. Now, G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim says the awareness is night and day. It's gone from being overlooked and underappreciated to a league of burgeoning stars.
Evan, you've been in this league a long time. You and I have seen its growth. It has been sensational.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's McConnell. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Johnson against Bryant. Johnson dishes the ball. Just 4 to shoot. From downtown. Pacers with the rebound. And here's McConnell. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Toppin passes to Shepard. Bryant left side. Over Sohan, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
I don't know if he got in his own head there, but what? Because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Back to Johnson. Sohan with the screen. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. McConnell against Paul, trying to get something going. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Bassett. And there's the try. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Johnson surveying the floor. He tries for 3. Bryant with the rebound. Pacers trail by 18. Pass to Toppin. Rebounded by the Spurs. Bassey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson with it. For the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And there it is for him.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Johnson outside. Pass to Paul. Sohan with the screen. Launches from deep. And so it's San Antonio taking a 19-point lead into the break. And it's been there. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. And it's Bassey in at the 5. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now McConnell. Rebounded by Castle.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's Sohan missing. Pacers trail by 21. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Toppin. And taken away by Johnson. Paul with the ball. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always
going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because he's really struggled on offense.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And you can tell Castle loves the challenge, right? Accepts it there, and this time knocks it down from beyond the arc.
Pass to Neesmith. And the Pacers take on 2 more.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Castle.
Nice finish.
Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
Toppin can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 21. The drive by Paul. And it's Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for San Antonio. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Toppin against Johnson. Paul left side. Pass to Castle. Over Shepherd. Castle misses. Pacers trail by 21.
2 minutes remaining.
To the inside.
2 minutes.
Over to the left wing. No one near Shepherd as he lets it go. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Johnson outside. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Here's McConnell. Rebound by Johnson. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Castle. Now Johnson. Sohan with the screen. Johnson's shot is off. Now here's Toppin. Defense right on him. Puts up a deep 3. Can't get it to fall. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David.
welcome to our win. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for De'Aaron Fox.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
So the Houston starting five. Thompson out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at power forward. And for the Spurs, Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the 4-man spot. And the shot goes. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital. And second chance points may just decide this game.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Şengün passes to Thompson. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Barnes. Here's Champagnie. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
I like when Barnes is focused on moving the ball. I mean, it makes his team better. I love his willingness to get that ball moving.
Eason, pass to Şengün. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Eason, from outside the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well. He's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
Barnes, it's good.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Green against Fox. Outside for Brooks. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Now here's Barnes, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Boy, the speed of Barnes blasts around defenders and gets to the bucket with ease. Nice.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Here's Vassell. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Fox outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Right side, Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. The 3. Eason pulls it in. Houston leading by 4. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Brooks outside. Back to Eason. To the wing on the left. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Wembanyama, coming off a 31-point game. Champagnie, the pass to Fox. Here's Champagnie. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Brooks finds Eason, drives to the hoop. It's Eason with the jam.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
3 from Barnes, connects from downtown. Barnes has got 7 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Green against Fox. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Green loves putting that vertical of his to good use. Nice timing on that alley-oop.
On the wing, Vassell. Green covering. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's the break. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Oh, it's stolen by Easton. The Rockets, another fast break opportunity here. Here's Şengün. Outside, Green. The three is up. That one is off. Here's Vassell. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 9-point. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got Tari Eason, Amen Thompson out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Dylan Brooks, and it's Şengün in at the 5. Now here's Vassell. He's scoreless. 4 on the clock. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Back come the Spurs in transition. Drops in the 3. Champagne's got 6 points.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Easton with a steal. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Brooks from outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 11. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Vassell passes to Champagnie. Vassell against Green. Clock at 6. Barnes feeling it out a bit. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Brooks finds Easton. Fires in the triple. 10 points for him.
Good on Brooks for making that extra pass. That was the smart play.
Wembanyama down low. Working on Şengün. Wembanyama, no good. Houston leading by 14. Green, the pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Green against Vassell. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. Green against Vassell. Can they get it? San Antonio again can't hit.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Brooks left side. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, we get blasted.
You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
Wembanyama, no good.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Champagny drains the triple. Champagny's got 6 in the quarter.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Here's Green. In close. Green puts it in.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Got a piece of it. Fox with the ball. Green picks him up. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 7 tonight. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Easton. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And here's Fox. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night, and that one misses. Thompson outside. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Houston closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Well, thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Welcome to halftime, The Pacers will square off against the Wizards in Washington. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off, Eastern Time. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Rockets.
One big reason they're up.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, we've seen Harrison Barnes really having a great game.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands picked plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. And it's Bassie in at center, locking down the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Phil Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Outside Paul. Into the lane. To the left wing. Castle for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. The 3, Smith, and the three-pointer goes. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Here's Castle. He takes it in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what strength by Castle. A tough-nosed guard who knows how to score through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
Now here's Smith. He's got 5.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
San Antonio again missing. The Rockets lead by 11. Here's Whitmore outside. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
Paul passes to Sohan. Picked up by Sohan. Here's Castle. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Smith's got 7 now in this quarter. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Paul looking it over. He drops it from range.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. In third, the Spurs.
Now, we all know they didn't allow any easy buckets last season. I mean, their defense was tremendous, and the rim protection was just outstanding.
The lead now in single digits. Paul's got 5 now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Smith outside. Over Johnson. Bassey pulls it in. Spurs trail by 9. Paul with it. Guarded by Smith. Here's Castle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the arm. Incredible.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
Here's Castle. He's got 11. Outside Paul. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Paul's got 7 now in this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
A line change here for San Antonio. 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. The turnaround jumper, and it falls all over the rim and in. He's got 12.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
And there's the call on Ben Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Rockets on D. At one point, they led by 16. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, very efficient. Can't get much better than that. And the guy who takes high percentage shots with his stroke, love his game.
Green going at the D. San Antonio with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Champagnie. Misses the 3. And so it's the Houston Rockets up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Appearing in control, but could still use a... Greg Popovich addressing his team.
But don't stop the aggressiveness.
Here we go, fans.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. So the Houston 5 right now. Green out there with Amin Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Vassell's shot is good.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Here's Brooks. Out to Thompson. Outside Eason. Pass to Green. It's stolen. Wembanyama against Şengün. Oh, it's Wemby!
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
On the attack, Green. Eason finds Şengün. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Fox the pass to Vassell. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Şengün, a screen on Fox. Here's Green. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Fox against Thompson. Beyond the arc. Vassell can't get it to go.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Oh, Amin Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Rips it home off a terrific move.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Houston leading by 8. All alone on the break. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Pass to Champagny from the arc. Hits the 3-pointer.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Green. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Showcasing that vertical. Love seeing Thompson be assertive.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist of the night. Here's Green. Ooh, slicing through. Green.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Vassell against Green. Fires the 3. Thompson pulls it in. At one point, they led by 16. On the wing, Brooks. From downtown. Rebound by San Antonio.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. Pass to Thompson. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the 4th. Green, the pass to Şengün. 5 on the clock. screen by Eason. Stripped away.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Champagne's shot is off. They double him with Wembanyama. Here's Eason. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
San Antonio ball.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter.